What is going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you, well, with another market watch today. Today we're going to talk about Chaos Impact, we're going to talk about a bunch of cards going up in the market, we're going to talk about some meta stuff, we're going to talk about cards that you didn't know about, but you didn't know about, but now you know about them because you saw this video. Paisanos, it's going to be a crazy day. You see, Chaos Impact is hitting all stores today. Well, not for you, but for stores. The pre-release kits, of course. Some stores might already have it already. Some stores might be getting it tomorrow. But I know I'll be getting it today, so I'm really excited to see those Chaos Impact boxes. I'm really excited to see those playmats. And maybe let's kick all the pictures. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, maybe on Twitter, maybe I'll send you some pictures of Chaos Impact, how the playmat looks, and how the packs. Links will be below for all that. Common question of the day. What's your favorite card in Chaos Impact? I mean, there is a lot of great cards in this set. Some Paisanos are already like, hey man, I'm going in for the Marine Says, I already went in this deep. I can't stop right now. I gotta go in and buy my $60 blue tangs. That's a lot of money for a blue tang. Card at which price point, the market price should be roughly around $65, and it holds a $6 price point, and we know it's gonna be less. So once again, Paisanos, let me know. It's gonna be a little poll gonna pop up in this video somewhere in the top. Click on it and let me know which card you're really excited about. If the option's not there, comment down below. Looking at Chaos Impact, they're already listing special edition displays, which I hate when they do this. It's so far away to listen now, it's kind of silly. Anyway, looking at other cards like Striker Dragon, ultra rare, holding a $40 price point. Now, I don't know how the ultra printings are in this set. I know some Paisanos talking about like the rarities are different in this set, but ultra rare Striker Dragon should not be $39. It just should not happen. And yeah, this card price is most likely going to be going down in value. I will say I like to have one, and I think everyone wants to have one, but to maintain this high price point, I don't know, man. I don't agree with this price. I'd like to know what you guys think about this. We have Salomon Grey Pyro Phoenix. Salomon Grey getting more support. The deck already is pretty lively as it is. So seeing it get some more support, I don't know how Pyro Phoenix will fit into that. But man, the price points are pretty up there. With the $39 pre-order price, the price point Salomon Grey Pyro Phoenix is already roughly around that price point at $39. Then we have Abomination's Prison. All these Unchained Soul cards, all high rarity, all money. Now, a lot of people are already telling me that Unchained Soul is probably gonna be tier 2. One guy said tier 2.5. They said it's pretty bad. And I don't know if it is gonna be good or bad. I hope it's not. I hope it's tier 1, to be honest with you. But if it is bad, no big deal. It still looks really nice and has a pretty good name for it, I've been told. Okay, looking at Unchained Soul Disaster with a $33 market price, we're seeing roughly around 33 to 34. Firewall Dark Fluid Dragon, the card of the set, right? Is about $28 as price point with a about $27 current price point. To be honest with you, I like this card a lot. I don't know if it's gonna see meta play. I hope it does. Really want to know what the prismatics are. We know 2 prismatics so far because of #leakers. We know 2 of them, and unfortunately, so far, Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid is not any of those. So we would have to continue to see what happens. Hopefully, it can be, because it will look really nice as a prismatic. We have also Unchained Abomination being roughly around 24 with a matching price point around 24, 25. Then we have IP Masquerena. Now, someone commented in my videos that a lot of their pre-orders of IP Masquerena were getting canceled, and hopefully that's not happening to you guys. Look at the cards, Ultra Rare Chaos Impact. $22 price point, $29 already listed on here. And the crazy thing about this is one of the cards that's prismatic. So what does that mean? I don't know, but it means money, like a lot of money. IP Masquerena definitely looking to be a good card. In general, the card looks pretty good that you could link on your opponent's turn, all kinds of fun things, or do something on your opponent's turn. Nevertheless, this card's really good, and the price is really high. And it's one of the very few cards out of all these pre-sale prices that's actually increasing. So this weekend, if you're looking to go to your pre-release, if you're looking to go and keep you know I normally say give it all your pre-release cards, you might actually want to hold on to IP Masquerena. Then again, depending on the pull ratios, you might want to sell it. So no one knows the pull ratios yet at all, so in case, you know, some pre-release places might have it, it's a ton pulled, some might have one, some might have none, so you have to keep an eye out for that one. Looking at a lot of stuff, everyone kind of forgot about Gladiator Beasts. They're in this set. I forgot all about them as well. Gladiator Beasts really have not changed in price point. Most likely, most of the prices have been stabilizing. And the most expensive Gladiator Beast card is Gladiator Rejection with the $13 price point. Underneath, it's $15 market price. So once again, there's a lot of good sets of cards in this set, but more importantly, there's a lot of good value in this set. This is the kind of set, and like I said, this week, besides IP Masquerena, you're gonna want to go in and besides this one card, you're gonna want to go in and you're gonna want to get rid of all these cards as fast as possible. Don't hold these cards; you will lose money. But I would hold IP Masquerena if I was you. That's the only one I would personally do. I would get rid of the rest. Moving forward, guys, Thunder Dragons look like they're going up in value. Of course they are. Thunder Dragons being one of the tier 1 decks that is meta that it's kind of almost a guarantee that this is a tier 1 deck that's cheap, that you can get for a very cheap price point. Now, obviously, there's a majority of builds are running like Phantasme, but we saw recently, and if you're on YouTube already, as you currently are watching this video, we saw a Thunder Dragon deck that ran 0 Phantasmes, 0, and still came in first place out of regionals. So Thunder Dragons is a phenomenal deck still. It's a very lively deck with a new format. And the cool thing about Thunder Dragons, last format Thunder Dragons are almost the same as this format, unless they ran like Thunder Dragon Orcus by utilizing Mermaid. It's going to be pure Thunder Dragons, as it is currently the best build of Thunder Dragons. Looking at it right now, though, Thunder Dragon Dark with a price point of $7 is matching it. That's for Prismatic. And the weird thing about Prismatic Thunder Dragon Dark is the same price point as the ultra rare Thunder Dragon Dark, which did have a market price of roughly around $6. Is holding almost at $8. Of course, we got Thunder Dragon Hawk, which is roughly around $6, which is stable for the Prismatic on the 2019 Gold set. I mean, it was like 5 to 6 for a good amount of time. This was the harder to get one out of the Mega Tin was Dragon Hawk. There are some other cards like Dragon Roar is going for $6. Titan, the Secret Rare, is already almost near $6. The card prices of Thunder Dragons are slowly rising all over the place. And if you still want to play meta, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, I highly recommend, as a tier 1 deck, Thunder Dragons or Pendulum Magicians. These are one of the 2 decks that's not going to break your wallet. You're going to still spend money, okay? These are still tier 1 decks, and you're going to spend that tier 1 money, but you're not going to break your wallet going into building these decks as something like maybe, like, let's say, Pure Orcus, or that can get hit in a couple of months, or that's a definite, by the way, or let's say, something like Salad Mangrage, which are phenomenal, but you need Silent Minings, which are roughly almost near $45 a piece, and you need 3 of them. And the reason why is because you can thank those great Marincess players. Marincess, Marincess is in the same boat as Heroes, where it's like everyone's looking at them like, you better be tier 1 because I paid tier $1 for you. And if you're not tier 1, you are getting dropped so hard, so heavy, so fast. The value of the market on whatever that deck is, whether it's Marincess or Heroes, is going to tank. Invocation Ultimate Rare, we know this card was going to be money. We knew it was going to go up in value. Shadow variants all over the place, and everyone's really excited, especially the Invoke players. That's when playing Shadows, when Construct was at 1. We're looking at Invocation from OTS Tournament Pack 6, the Ultimate Rare version of Invocation, holding a $36 market price. Is just about bought out on the market. You got one over here with $49, and after that, they roughly maintain a $50 price point for Ultimate Rare Invocations. Now, I think Invoke is going to definitely see more meta play. Invoke Shadows, maybe even Mech Knights, is definitely going to be a good deck for the meta moving forward. It's one of the very few decks that can fully utilize El Shadow Construct, especially if an Ultimate Rare with the ulti Invocation. Life is good to be you. Okay, moving forward, number 90, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Lord, Battle's Legends, Relentless Revenge, Secret Rare. It's a lot to say. With roughly around $5 price point, this card is somehow $5 still, and it's kind of weird. I'm not sure if this is some kind of like tech card. I actually have zero idea about this card, but I do know it's a good amount of money for a card that came on Battle's Legends, Relentless Revenge. So if you have a bulk box full of secret rares, that one's $5. Sell it fast. Then we have Sergio, Watcher of the Evil Eye. Now, one of the Evil Eye cards was the second card, or the first card actually, to be leaked as a prismatic. We don't know much about Evil Eyes. We know 2 things though. There's going to be more support in this set for Evil Eyes. Actually, we know 3. There'll be more support in this set for Evil Eyes. Unchained Souls has a variant that utilizes Evil Eye. And Evil Eye is a lot of money. I mean, Sergio's still less than half its price when it first came out and it blew up in the market, but still a good amount of money. I mean, you're $16 for a card that's showing 0 meta relevance at the moment. We could say, well, there's a True Jacob variant that uses Evil Eyes. Sure. Realistically though, as far as like mainstream tier 1, it's done nothing. And I think Evil Eyes might have a chance, and maybe it's time you might want to consider looking at picking up Sergio, Watcher of the Evil Eye, because this card, besides the artwork looking amazing, might actually show meta relevance. It has a lot of ways for it to go up there. It has the 2 Draco variant. You have the, that's always going to be like the fallback plan. If you buy your 3 search skills and there's nothing, at the very least, you go, I can play in 2 Dracos, I guess. Actually, personally, to be honest with you, have not looked at that build. I just know it's a decent build, and I know it plays Evil Eye. I don't even know it plays this guy, so don't beat me up too much in the comments. Then we have Evo Heroes. Hero players are already losing faith. Thou shalt lose faith? Says the hero player that already spent a ton of money to the hero player that's looking at his wallet going, I don't know if I should buy this. Thou shalt not be faithful for thy expensive wallet deck? You can't hold the mantle of hero fanboy. Looking at Evo Hero Malicious Bane with an $85 market price, the price was already dropping down to roughly around $76 to less than $80 for Evo Hero Malicious Bane. Evo Hero Just a Gold, which was hitting around $80 a couple of days ago, market price is shown to be about $85, is already dropping down to roughly around $70. Hero players, is the boat sailing already? You didn't even go in and put it in, you didn't even go into round 1. You're already having the white towel, hero players. I believe in you. I don't want to spend the money until I know it's good, but I ain't gonna lie, if I know it's good, I'll spend the money. That's the position I am right now, hero players. And that's what I want to do. Now, for this deck, for Evo Heroes, for hero players in general, every hero player that wanted to get all these cards most likely already has them already, and is already looking to play into the new meta. So that's what we're seeing here, okay? We're not seeing just you know, people just go, whatever, sell your hero stuff. People are still cracking Legendary Duelist and Mortal Destiny because, one, it says Legendary Duelist. We know it's always going to have value. Even the baddest one out of the set, which is the one with the Heartbeats, is showing the one have value. It's showing to have value still. So I don't think that this is a neg into going in and grabbing Legendary Duelist. The packs are cheaper, you get more bang for your buck, and you pull an Evo Hero, Malicious Bane, or just a gold, you're gonna pull value. So it's pluses all over the place. The only thing here is heroes worth it? Well, we still have to see. We don't know yet. And I think the next couple of weeks is gonna really show that. Even this weekend, we'll still come back and look at heroes, but let's say somehow they show no meta relevance this weekend, that's nothing to me. I think we still need actually no, this weekend is pre-release, pre-release decks, but I'm talking about regional season. Well, that's what we're gonna find out, especially at the YCS in California. Marine Seahorse, and Marine cards in general have been going up in value. Hype equals sales. Look at the Marine Seahorse with a $7 market price. The price point's about to hit $8. All over the place, Mauritius are going up in value, though. I mean, literally all over the place. KONAMI, the card you need only two of, showing $24 market price, is actually hitting roughly around $25 and almost $26 for first edition near mints of KONAMI. The ultra rare version from Rising Rampage, Marisa's Wave. This card used to be like $1 card. The market price showing to be off 4s. Realistically, it's almost about to hit $6 for Marisa's Wave. Marisa's all over the place are going up in value, and once again, we have a lot of decks that need to prove themselves for this meta. Very few decks don't need to prove themselves. I think we can safely say they're in the tier 1 slot. I think we can safely say Thunder Dragons are in that slot. I think we can safely say Orcus, so at least Pure. If you want to talk about anything else, I still think Little Knight's good, but at least Pure Orcus makes that tier 1 slot. Everything else is in a haze, including Marine Test Heroes, all the new stuff in this set, Unchained Souls, all this new stuff has to prove itself. So we would really have to see what happens with the sneak peek weekend as well as the next weekend, because sneak peek weekend, new ban list, we really haven't had any Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami regional events for the current ban list. We have to figure out what's happening here. We're gonna have a sneak peek weekend, and maybe Marine says don't do nothing during the sneak peek weekend. People might lose faith, value goes down, people get worried. Then again, sneak peek, so nobody can really crack all the cards in sneak peek weekend. But then in the following week, we have regionals, and bam, back in at first regionals of the season, new balance. Everyone's excited. I'm gonna go on the video praying kids. Who said that? What? No one? Okay. Moving forward, Get Out from Rising Rampage, Secret Rare, is a good card. It's a card you might want to grab a playset of. Current market price holds this card roughly around $6. Looking at it, it's about $6. For you guys who know what this card does, target 2 monsters your opponent controls that way, especially from the extra deck. Shuffle into the deck, but you're going to activate one Get Out per turn. It'll be crazy now. Well, the cool thing about Get Out, besides the fact that it does that amazing effect, getting around a lot of pain in the cards, Get Out is a phenomenal card, and I really do think that people can utilize this card easily with Traptrick. Once again, Traptrick is an ultra rare reprint. If you don't have your copies of Traptrick Ultra Rare, get it. I mean, you can pay a couple of bucks more and get the Secret Rare Traptrick, but you can use that to play with Get Out. Use Get Out in case Marine Tests do become a problem. This card can be the answer towards that, as well as a lot of other as well as a lot of other problem decks. I just think this card's phenomenal. If you're playing Control, you want to get it. Anyway, I talk about Trap Trick a lot. Let's look over its price point. So Trap Trick from 2019 Gold Star Mega Pack last week was $4. We're seeing it roughly around $6. Now, to be honest with you, at that price point, just look at the original version from Soul Fusion Secret Rare with $11 market price. We've been down this road, by the way, where it's been low at 11 and then it spiked to like 35. We're looking at $11 Secret Rare Trap Tricks. The current price point of the card, the Unlimited's already at like we're almost near 9s. For a first version of Trap Trick, you're looking at $11, matching its current market price. Now I'm telling you right now, if you don't have this version, you could pay $6 or pay a little more and get the secret version. I would just recommend Secret Rare. This will be the one to have the most value. This one will be the one to have the most bang for your buck. But Ultra Rare Trap Trick, if you have that, that's trade bait all day long. Get rid of it. It's still a great card, and a lot of you guys are going to be using it to access cards like Get Out, Artifact Sanctum, just blow out cards in general to stop your opponent from doing whatever they're doing, which is murdering you. Up next, Aura Mage. We're getting to support in this set, and I'm a big fan of Aura Mage, guys. You know I love my plant decks. I love pure plant, the breathe plant variants. I want a plant deck that when you drop Nibiru, they have to go look at Nibiru, look at you and go, thank you, I needed that, and just continue doing combo. That's the kind of plant deck I'm envisioning. Now, I really would like that to happen, and if that was to come through with the new plant support, and maybe Aura Mage, maybe some pure plant monsters, maybe KONAMI makes a banlist in which you just unlock Dandelion and all kinds of fun cards, and we see plants see more meta play with Max C. Let's put restrictions on it. Plants could actually show viability. I still think they can show viability right now because nobody's looking at them. One of the best decks that you could bring to a YuGiOh event is a deck your opponent has to read the cards of every single round. You bring those decks, and if you can play at tier 1 level, you're already gonna make top 8. That's beyond the question. The only question is, can you win that event? Because like I said, you can bring a deck that can play against the tier 1 decks and fight them toe to toe. Physically playing at a YuGiOh event gives you way more advantage, and you're way more likely to bring that deck because why not? Nobody's looking at it right now. It's dirt cheap, and oh yeah, it's tier 1 level good. So please keep that into consideration. And I'm not saying that plants can't do it with Aura Mages, but they do have the possibility. So let's just focus on that. Look at Aura Mage Jasmine. It had another reprint which lowered its current value. The reprinted version is like 15 cents. Rosemary Ultra Rare is 15 cents, but the Ultra Rosemary from Clash of Rebellion is like $3. Sure. Realistically, looking at Aura Mage Jasmine from Clash of Rebellions with a $9.50 market price, the current price point of Unlimiteds are about $6, okay? The first versions are roughly around $11, a little higher than its current market price for first versions of Jasmine. This card was going all over the place forever at like $30 to $35. So see at this low price point, it's pretty shocking. I actually don't own Secret Rare versions. I would like to. They're really nice, but I would like to. They're really nice, but yeah, no, that's a lot of money. Moving forward, Lucent Netherworld of the Dark World with $11 market price is bought out again. Is it gonna do anything? Probably not. This happens so many times. I'm just done with Lucent. Like, I'm just done with this card. Like, it just constantly gets bought out. Maybe just finally show meta relevance to earn its high $16 market price. I don't think it's going to. It didn't do it last time. It didn't do it the time before that. The time before that. I don't think it's going to this time. Knight of the Morning Star is actually starting to show some meta relevance, so we're seeing some price relevance. Knight of the Morning Star with a $4.60 market price is hitting almost their $6 for Unlimited. First versions are about to hit $7. They're roughly around $6.50 right now for Knight of the Morning Star. Now, once again, this is one thing you have to keep in consideration. You have invoked Shadow variants. If they introduce Mech Knights, they're more than likely going to be using Knight of the Morning Star. If that card sees any meta relevance, if that deck is the best deck of the meta, Mech Knight meta. Okay, it's gonna go up in value, and if it does go up in value, well, this follows as well. This card's relatively cheap, but the Secret Rare coming out of Cybernetic Horizon. Solo printing did not get the Mega 10 reprint. That's important to note for this card. So if you don't have this card and you're debating on Mech Knights, you're gonna want to grab this card before the spike happens if it was to show meta relevance. Fusion Destiny out of Dark Neostorm's money. $2 market price. Fusion Destiny is roughly around $3. It's a super rare from, once again, Dark Neostorm. Look at your dollar binders. And then Fantastic Dragon Phantasma. Of course I have to talk about this card. I've been saying for a long time this card's gonna hit back up to $115. I was also saying it's gonna hit at least $90 come the new ban list. And I really want to pat myself on the back. I'm in a weird position right now when I do my videos where I go, ha! They'll go, wow, V's being really cocky. V's a really cocky jerk. So I just go, oh, yeah, I did it, you know, no big deal. Because if I go, hey, look at Phantasmic, we're in value, and the card just becomes like $1, they go, ha, V. So I'm in that thing where I'm gonna get burned either way. So let's go, Phantasmic, do what I said I was gonna do. Moving forward, I guess, Phantasmic currently holding an $87 market price. Unlimited versions already hitting beyond $90. They're about $93, and they quickly go up in value. First versions of Phantasmic are roughly around $96. That's a lot of money. Now, I do think Phantasmic is a great card, and I do think Phantasmic needs a reprint, obviously. I don't think nobody's out there holding Secret Phantasmic going, yeah, this don't need a reprint, this is totally fine and balanced. Everyone knows this needs a reprint, but this card was always destined to go higher in value because, let's be honest, Konami has reprinted everything in the last couple of months, and for them to reprint anything of Savage Strike, I don't think we're going to see it for a while. So if you don't have Phantasmic, part of Extravagance, expect to pay a lot of money, because we might not get reprints of this card. Now, I would love it. I will say a reprint in Phantasmic and Extravagance and like a special edition version of Chaos Impact. That'd be really awesome, Konami. That'd be really like, you know, hey, I'm sorry I short printed a Savage Strike. Didn't know it was gonna have amazing cards, even though I put the amazing cards in it. Apology kind of thing for the player base. That'd be awesome. And also it'll push your special edition version of Chaos Impact, which is, you know, let's be honest, it's gonna be harder and harder to go in and grab special edition versions of Chaos Impact and anything special edition when the original prints first editions has prismatic. So you might want to. Okay, up next, guys, Sylvans. So if I had any choice of any deck core to buy right now, which I do, Sylvans is a great deck core. One, nobody's looking at it right now. Not just because of the plan hype that I just made. That's gonna die in about 5 nanoseconds. No, not because I think plans are gonna be good. No, not because of all that. Sylvans, because they don't have a link yet. They're a deck core without a link that has a perspective, good possibility of showing meta relevance. Now, to be honest with you, Konami really has not had any legacy support that's really brought anything back in a big way, in a fast way at the same time. So let's keep that into perspective. But if they could make some stuff for Sylvans, maybe a new Link Reigns pack exclusive, what would happen to the price point of Sylvans? They would spike. Looking at Sylvan, outside, he's 2014 Megaton versions. Realistically, Legacy Divine with like Hermitry, which is probably in your dollar buy near anything in your over here is gonna be in dollar buy near locals. And I would highly recommend getting original print version of the cards, like Hermitry. That's going for almost $3 from Legacy Divine first editions. The original version of Alcay, like the 7 High Protector, is also around $2 to $3. Marshall Leaf, Legacy Divine, once again $2. Even the market's like $2. You got all versions of Sylvans that are dirt cheap right now and nobody's looking at. Even versions of secret versions of Oreo, the 7 High Arbiter, which is like $1. It's really cheap right now for Sylvans. Nobody's looking at this deck core. Nobody respects it. A lot of people actually forgot about it because the last time it showed any meta relevance was forever ago. Okay? I think Sylvans have a great possibility of becoming a good deck in the future. I think Sylvans have even better possibility of having hype to increase the value of them in the future. And if that was to happen, well, did you buy your deck core at that time? Hopefully you guys did. Anyway, Paisano, it's your boy V. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I love reading all your comments, so please, if you want to thank me by commenting something down below. What do you want with the meta, what deck you're looking to pick up, what deck core you're looking to pick up, what card you're really excited about in Chaos Impact, which is the little poll thing I have up top here. Let me know. I'd love to get all that feedback from you guys. I really would. It makes me really happy to see that. Paisanos, it's going to be a crazy weekend. Hopefully you guys pull whatever you need to pull in Chaos Impact at your sneak preview, including that gorgeous playmat. Looks really nice. The last one was okay, but this one actually looks really nice. And like I said, guys, if you want to see how it looks like, by today I should be getting that stuff from Chaos Impact in here for the sneak peek stuff, and I'll take pictures of it and I'll post it all on my Instagram. So definitely check that out, Paisanos. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.